Hi, Brownie, Shep. Here's a new video for you. Come on, let's go. No BS diaper reviews. Brownie Shep the doggo. He's brown and he's cute. He's the puppy king. He's fair but true. When it comes to padding, he's a good boy you can bet. So get ready, get set. It's your friend, Brownie Shep.
Hey there, fellow littles and pups. I'm your host, Brownie Shepherd, and welcome to another No BS Diaper Review, where the only BS is me, Brownie Shepherd. I've got my favorite plush, and I've got my favorite sippy cup, so without further ado, let's talk about another padding product. So today, on episode 158 of No BS Diaper Reviews with me, Brownie Shepherd, we're going to talk about Tykables and another one of their prints because they just keep rolling out with them, don't they? So, we got one here. Look, this is the Soggerz, and it's blue! Yeah, you knew that was coming, so blue! I swear that's like a catchphrase, maybe. We're 160 almost episodes in, maybe it's a catchphrase. Anyway, so this is one of the diapers by Tykables that I was able to get my hands on. I got this one at CapCon a while back, and so you can see there's a lot of blue. There's the potty monsters again. You can kind of see little green characters on the front there, and they're fighting against the people of the town. And they're kind of like, they're basically they're all together and they're fighting against these little blue aliens, which are on the Soggerz. So that's kind of what's going on here. You can see it has the typical standard, you got the Tykables and all the stuff that it normally has. And this one doesn't have a checklist. It doesn't do that. It just has the standard thingies on the back and the little window on the one side, So that's kind of the standard package, but I'm really excited about this diaper, really excited to check it out. So without further ado, I'm going to open it up and show you the prints inside. So, here's the first print. There's 5 prints in this package, and I will say they're another one of those that, while I like them because they are cloth back, they're not necessarily my favorite print, but I'll still show them to you because they're interesting, okay? So obviously they're blue. There's a lot of blue going on, and I do like that. I'll give points to the blue. But you got from the potty monsters, you got the one green character, the kind of maybe Chucky looking one. We'll just call them that. And then you got like a little human there with the green hair, and I will say it's interesting to see this sort of print because you've got the print on the butt, so it's the alien, so it's the positional print, and as you can see throughout, throughout the pattern of the diaper, you do have the blue and the whites, but also you got this kind of weird sort of skinny long shape that is basically a wetness indicator. So that's kind of interesting. I will admit, again, not my favorite print, but it gets the job done. It's a 7,500 milliliter capacity diaper, so it does do good. And again, like I said, it's cloth back, so it's just very interesting. And the print here, I'm going to kind of pull this aside, but on the wings, you can almost kind of see too that there's like this, I don't know, kind of like the eyes, maybe looking through a visor, that sort of thingy. So it's just kind of, I don't know, this is an interesting print, guys. I don't know. But I'm going to see what the other prints have to offer and show them off to you. How about that? So, the second one has who I'm going to call Tommy. I'm pretty sure that is his name, though, because it's Tommy in the gang. But you have Tommy on there, and then you have a red-haired guy this time. Red-haired human. And they are basically, it looks like Tommy's maybe skateboarding? I don't know, but it kind of looks like there's water there. You tell me. I'm not 100% sure on what's up with that. But the print is basically the same the rest of the way over. These are hook and loop, since they are cloth back, so you have hook and loops. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's what the tapes are for. And so it's kind of nice because the tapes themselves, being hook and loop, you can readjust if need be because they're like the Velcro. So I definitely do like that. But yeah, like I said, overall it's basically the same. You can kind of tell. Still got the wetness indicator here. that kind of goes up the crotch, and then you still have the kind of orange on the top here. So yeah, pretty much the same diaper. So I'm gonna grab the third print and see what else we can find out. So here is the third print. And so on this one, you have the one that I jokingly call Phil, you know, from Rugrats, like I did if you watched my episode of Potty Monsters about 10 episodes back. And they've got the pew pew, they got the laser, and then the human guy there's kind of got the brown hair, and they got the shield. So other than that, that's pretty much the difference of this. You can see each of these basically are the same diaper, they just have a different landing zone. So like I said before, these are a 7,500 milliliter capacity diaper. They got the good standing leg guards, and you can see the inside there. It's nice and soft, and it does have the quick wicking technology, so it's definitely going to keep you dry between changes. It's one of the things that a lot of Tykables products have. It's actually really good. It keeps your skin dry. But that still doesn't mean that you shouldn't use baby powder, okay? Definitely use that to help keep your skin dry. But yeah, so that definitely works with this. I will say these are actually relatively quiet. But yeah, I mean, you would kind of expect them to be, sort of, maybe, because they're cloth back. But yeah, so that's that print. And let's see what we got. I think we still got 2 more prints left. So, the fourth print, we got some real pew-pew action going on, all 3 of them. Because you can see you have the alien there, and they're like pew-pew, and then they have their own pew-pew. And then you have the Angelica character and a red-haired little character there. And they basically have their pew-pews too. So that's kind of what's going on with that one. I guess they're really having it out with the Sog monster, so to speak. So yeah, these diapers do come in 3 sizes. So they come in sizes medium, which is 28 to 36 inches, and large, which is 36 to 48 inches, and extra large, which is 48 to 56 inches. And if you're gonna get sizes, then if you're on the cusp, you know, if you're really close there, then I always recommend sizing up rather than sizing down, because you'd rather have wiggle room and be able to readjust than to squeeze in there, just barely make it and be uncomfortable. So yeah, that's something to consider. Like I said, these are waddle cuts, so they're kind of thicker. They're going to make you waddle a bit, but I do kind of like the feel of the cloth on these. At least they remind me of the Animals and stuff like that. So before I ramble on too much, I'm going to get the 5th print and see what the last print has to offer. So here's the 5th and final print, and this one, the red hair kid, he's getting squirted. He's going, oh, you know, he's getting attacked. So we got one that's getting attacked here. So yeah, so that's kind of interesting. Again, not too much to say. Again, you can kind of see what's going on, and you've been able to see what's going on with pretty much all of them, which is why I haven't gone into much detail. And again, you know, you have the wetness indicator, you have the thingy on the butt, you have the wings going on as we showed you in the first one, and so it's, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory once you get past that, because they're pretty much the same diaper except for the landing zone, basically. So yeah, I am kind of intrigued, and this was kind of an interesting print, but without further ado, I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to give my review straight to you. So overall, what is my review of the Tykables-Soggerz? Well, I'm going to do what I did with Poffit Cafe a while back. I'm going to say, like, the print, I love blue, okay? Blue, I love blue. But just the print, I don't know, kind of feels recycled from Potty Monsters, so it's not necessarily my thing. Also, the kind of spaceshipy thing, maybe it's like a door or whatever. I'm not sure what that is, what the deal with that is. I don't know. It just kind of, I don't know. It's just not necessarily my thing. I love the blue. I just don't necessarily care for the situation. Plus the fact of, like, the Soggerz being like aliens, and I'm like, you've already got a galactic print, so I don't know. Again, but you know, they're a company, they're going to make what they want, and that's okay. And I don't have to like everything. But if we're talking about the diaper itself, not the print, if we're talking about the diaper performance, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5, because I do love cloth. I'm preferable to plastic, if you didn't know, because I am a 90s baby. But I do like cloth when I'm trying to be discreet, and they do absorb very well. They're a standard Tykables product. They make you feel little. The hook and loop tapes work very well for their products, and You know, it quickly absorbs. It keeps your skin dry. It's, you know, it's a decent product from that standpoint, and I love that their packaging always has the all over print. I do like that aesthetic. So overall, the diaper is a 5 out of 5. If you're talking about the print, that's another story. But again, that's just my opinion on that because I'm fair but true. So I'm telling you the truth that the print is not for me, but I'm being fair because the diaper is good. So if you do want to get some of these for yourself, then you can definitely find them on Tykables' website, and you can get samples for roughly about $6 or so. You can get a package of them, which is a pack of 10, for $45. You can get a half case of 40 diapers for about $125. And then you can get a full case for roughly about $230. And keep in mind that that's just at the time of recording. I can't tell you what it's going to be tomorrow, next week, or next year. But yeah, I just wanted to show these off. And I know that they came out in 2024 around the time I went to Capcom, but I finally was able to just pull them out of the closet and get to them. I know it's been a while. A lot of products coming out lately, as you know. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this product. And if you really feel like it, get some Soggerz and fight the soggy war for yourself. And that concludes today's No BS Diaper Review episode. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because it makes our plushies happy. So until next time, from this crinkly canine to all of you in the No BS crew, stay possum, love life, and play nice. Bye-bye!